everyone, I'm Marnie from Broke Teachers Travel. My husband Jeff and I are both full-time teachers who love exploring the world without breaking the bank. Our tagline is break the monotony, not the bank, and that's exactly what we try to do. On our recent trip to Scotland, we made a big decision. Instead of renting a car, we booked several day tours. Today, I'm sharing why that choice worked so well for us as teachers, our honest thoughts on the company we used multiple times, and what the experience was really like. Just to be clear up front, we have no affiliation with them. We are just genuinely happy, repeat customers. As full-time teachers with limited time off and a tight budget, the idea of renting a car in Scotland felt, overwhelming. Driving on the left side of the road, dealing with narrow country lanes, figuring out parking in busy tourist spots, and worrying about insurance. It all added up to a lot of stress we didn't want, especially during our hard-earned break. That's why we decided to try day tours. And honestly, it turned out to be one of the smartest, most economical choices we made. We didn't have to pay for a rental car, fuel, parking fees, or international insurance. Instead, everything was taken care of, and we could actually sit back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful Scottish scenery passing by the window. We ended up using the same company for multiple tours, and they impressed us every single time. What really stood out were the guides. They're knowledgeable, friendly, and most importantly, flexible. They don't just rush you from stop to stop according to a rigid schedule. If they see something interesting or a good photo opportunity, they'll stop and let you experience it. They genuinely want you to see the real Scotland, not just highlights on a checklist. One of our absolute favorite tours took us to Stirling Castle. This impressive fortress and royal palace has such an incredible history. It was a favorite residence of Scottish monarchs for centuries, and it's where Mary, Queen of Scots, was crowned as an infant in 1543. She also spent part of her childhood there. Our guide was incredible. He brought the whole place to life with stories of royal intrigue, battles, and the castle's strategic importance. We could have listened to him for hours. Walking through the Great Hall and the Royal Palace with his commentary made the visit so much richer and more memorable than if we had gone on our own. We also had magical, simpler moments, like seeing Highland cows standing in the rain. The guide happily pulled over so we could watch them and take photos. Little moments like that made the tours feel special and authentic. Overall, the combination of comfortable transport, excellent guides, and well-chosen stops helped us see and enjoy so much more of Scotland than we probably would have on our own. So what advice would we give to other teachers or budget travelers thinking about day tours? First, book in advance, especially if you're traveling during peak season. Next, check to see exactly what's included. Many good tours cover entry fees. And bring layers because, Scottish weather. It's often said that you can experience all 4 seasons in Scotland in one day, and it's true. Then finally, you need comfortable shoes. They're a definite must. You're going to go from city walking to hiking, possibly even climbing small mountains and getting a little wet. So good shoes are definitely a must. We found the tours to be a very good value compared to self-driving once you add up all the hidden costs. Of course, there are pros and cons. You have less flexibility with your own schedule, but for us, the reduced stress and the quality of the guides more than made up for it. So let me share some practical things we learned from doing multiple tours with this company. First, booking tips. Try to book at least a few weeks in advance, especially if you're traveling between May and September. The most popular routes fill up fast. We usually booked through their website the night we decided on dates and never had any issues. Second, what to bring. Layers, they're non-negotiable. We experienced everything from bright sunshine to pouring rain and even snow all in the same day. Comfortable walking shoes, a small day pack, a reusable water bottle, and snacks are always a smart idea. Many tours have some downtime, so having a snack saved us a few times. Third, making the most of the day. Sit on the left side of the bus if you can. You'll often get better views. Don't be afraid to ask the guide questions. They actually love it. Ours were always happy to chat and share extra local knowledge. From a budget perspective, we found that once you add up the cost of self-driving, car rental, fuel, parking fees, insurance, and sometimes even tolls, the day tours were surprisingly competitive. Yes, you give up some flexibility with your exact timing, but you gain so much inconvenience and peace of mind. One thing that we really appreciated as teachers is the tours let us maximize our limited time off. Instead of spending half a day figuring out logistics, we could just show up and enjoy. That mental break was honestly worth as much as the financial savings. We also noticed that the guides often pointed out little details we would have completely missed on our own. A particular mountain pass, a historic battlefield in the distance, or even the best spot for photos. Those small touches really elevated the whole experience. Day tours helped us break the monotony of everyday teaching life without breaking the bank, or our stress levels. If you're a teacher, a first-time visitor to Scotland, or just someone who wants to relax and enjoy the trip, I really think they're worth considering. We've done several now and would happily book with the same company again. In fact, we're planning on it for next year. What about you? Have you tried any day tours in Scotland or somewhere else? Would you rather self-drive or join a tour? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe for more Broke Teacher travel adventures. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next one. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.